Hello there, how are you doing? Vichaba here. I hope you're doing great. I'm doing great myself. This is part 5 of the series on naming the different parts of the guitar, and hopefully the last one. So in the last video we ended the discussion on the bridge and the tremolo and adjusting the height of the strings. One thing we didn't discuss was the 3 knobs over here. So the first one is called the volume knob. So it essentially just determines the volume that comes out from your guitar into the jack to your amp, right? So it's pretty important. You can pretty much set it from like 5. Just find your sweet spot where your guitar sounds nice. And it's very important that you get the tone right from the source. Now, don't depend too much on the amp and your software and everything. Just make sure you get it right from the source, and then everything else will be fine. And then after this, we have the tone knob. So this is almost like an EQ, right? It determines the brightness or the darkness of the tone and the sound, right? So if you take it high, the sound becomes lighter and softer, and then if you take it down, it becomes darker, more mellower, and a bit heavy and round sounding, right? So it pretty much determines or controls the tone of the neck pickup, right? And then this one pretty much controls the tone of the 2 pickups here. It works pretty much the same way. So as a rule of thumb, you could perhaps just put it on 5 o'clock and at 5 rather, and just leave it there, right? And then we also have the input jack over here. Make sure everything is tight here, and this is pretty much where you insert your cable. When I was deciding on making these videos, I was thinking, should I plug it in, shouldn't I plug it in? But I figured, let me not plug it in, so that most of these things you can just set them according to your taste and not trying to emulate the sound that would be coming out of my guitar. And at the back here we have these holes. I don't know if you can see them, but you can just look at your own guitar. This is where you insert the strings when you're changing your strings. And this is the strap, right? I'm gonna make a separate video on how to put on your strap when you play, and how to hold your guitar pretty much. So yes, we have come to the end of this series. I don't think I've forgotten anything that's important. If I have, you shall learn along the way. So happy learning, my friends. Keep on learning, keep on loving your instrument. See you in the other lessons.